Hey, FanboyNation.
This is your pal Daffy Duck, and you're watching.
We're watching
Fanboy.
Fanboy,
A fanboy, etc.
FanboyNation.
Dot, I assume Tom.
Melissa, Patrick, it is great to chat with you. We are here talking about a really intense show that I did not expect to like so much so quickly. Like, I liked it before the first commercial break because, like, we get that little black screen that breaks it up, you know, with the screener, so we don't go to commercial right away. It's like, all right, I'm hooked with the hunting party.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Glad to hear.
By the way, Patrick, I got to tell you something real quick. All right. America, like, we all have nicknames for our countries. America, land of the free, Canada, maple syrup, whatever. Egypt, Emil Dunye. Like, you can't get anything better than that as a title.
Hey, Emil Donye.
All right. Melissa, that translates to the mother of the world.
Oh, wow.
Like you have Mesopotamia as the cradle of civilization, and then you have Egypt as the mother of the world.
All right.
Yeah.
You know?
Great.
Lebanon doesn't even get that.
No, we got great slogans and, great food.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
But nobody shows up on time. But other than that, everything is
Malish,
You
Maragaya.
have maple syrup, though.
You do. See, that's the victory. Yeah. No, but congratulations on the show. Everything's been great so far. Like, the first episode just hooks you in. And then on top of that, my God, like, I'm trying not to give spoilers away because I saw the first 4 episodes. Like, all I can say is that Nick's character, Oliver, talk about the devil you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I think we're all, and it's part of making it makes work fun because it's like it's a good guy who did a bad thing, or is it a bad guy now doing good? Like, which one is it? And so,
or is it a bad guy that got a good job?
Yeah, which one is it? And I think as the show goes, we quickly realize that he is a good guy, but like, oof. So I don't know how to answer that one.
But I also like that Ryan, the character of Ryan, and then yours, Melissa, on top of it, are trying to figure each other out. How close can you get to each other on a person? Yeah,
you mean
Jacob?
Jacob?
Ryan.
Jacob.
He plays. There's a confusion of names, but it's Jacob.
It's Jacob. Yeah.
Going back and forth between the two, trying to figure out who has a family, who doesn't, what's going on here. Can I really trust my partner in this instance? Or do we have to remain as far apart for our own safety in working with what's going on? Like, the intensity of the show, when you get to like page 6 of the pilot script, what is it like for you to sit there and go, do you call the agent and go, I need to be on this? Or was it like, a long audition process? How did it all come about for both of you?
I mean, I don't know about Patrick, but I'm definitely not at the stage where I can just call and be like, this is mine. So that would be lovely. But I auditioned 2 weeks late, super duper late. And I thought, well, I'll never get this because they literally told me you're not going to get this. They've already found their people. I was like, I'll just do it anyways. And then left town. And obviously, as soon as you leave town, that's when they need you back in town. So flew back for the screen test. Camera was broken, so had to do it again, and then finally got the role. But it's never straightforward with these auditions.
They really made you work for this one.
No, they did.
I attacked this thing like to almost inappropriate levels. Before I even saw it, my wife is also an actor, and she stumbled upon it and called and said, "You must do this." And so I got on the horn, called my agents, and they're like, yeah, we heard something about it. It's floating around. And I stayed on it, and I insisted. And then, I was in Romania shooting another film and shot it in my hotel room. But I was clean shaven, which is wrong for the part. And so I'd send notes saying, but this is what it would look like. And I would have a beard. And until the agents were like, look, man, we're going to follow up. We'll let you know. And, I chased it down.
Well, you guys did
I hunted it.
Yeah. Well, you guys did everything you needed to pull it off, which is fantastic. And then on top of that, there's the sci-fi element of what's going on with this prison setting that, for the escapee. This is the big reveal I'm going to give from the pilot for Richard Harris, this high maximum security prison escapee. And I was like, that has a bit of a sci-fi element to it because it's this underground prison that's not supposed to exist. So there's just so many layers to this show. I was just like, how does this even stay on network without like elements of needing to curse? Like we'd expect like an R-rated version on Peacock.
Well, we did curse. They probably just cut it out.
We tried. Yeah,
we tried. Yeah, when we got that 10 o'clock slot, we're like, so more swear words, great. But no. But the pit aspect for me is less like otherworldly and more conspiracy. Which like I grew up on all the government conspiracy movies, and my parents loved Pelican Brief, that kind of stuff. So to consider that there's a secret government prison where people you hoped and thought were dead, that were menaces to society, are actually still alive and well, and now they're out there in the world again. But what happened to them at the pit? Who built the pit? Why was it there? What were they doing to these people? I think all of that is so interesting, like the layers of how high up it can go, or who wanted this to happen in the first place. Like it can go a million different directions, which stimulates my brain. So
no, I mean, you guys had me captivated from the get-go.
And then as we start to discover like what were they doing at the pit, it's more than just a prison, and the inmates that are there, and how they got there, and the secrets that we're hiding from everybody. So yeah, I'd agree. It's more in the conspiratorial, nefarious government organization realm than traditional sci-fi. I think.
Don't worry, we don't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
we don't have aliens in the pit. Don't worry.
Right. I was gonna say it's X-Files without the alien stuff, but
There, yeah.
No, but like, there's always that fear. Like, there was that Mel Gibson movie, Conspiracy Theory, where he finally hit the one that was true. That like that's when they came after him. And there's got to be like that moment for the writers of like, oh, we're making all this up, and then all of a sudden they get the phone call, on the red phone, going, "Who told you?"
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure they've had to dance around some ideas that may or may not be too close to home.
Well, the show's going to have its premiere on Monday, February 3rd on NBC, next day on Peacock. When you get to have such a prime time slot, and thankfully it's post-football season and you only have to worry about the Super Bowl, is that easier for a time slot when it's coming in after, football season's over, so you don't have to worry about being preemptive for a Thursday game or Monday Night Football or anything else?
I mean, I don't know about that on the network level. I just think it was super cool to watch Saquon Barkley tear it up and then have a commercial for our show come up immediately after he broke it for 60 yards. So that's a highlight of my life.
Fantastic. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. The Hunting Party, Monday, February 3rd, premiering on NBC, next day on Peacock. Excited to talk to everybody. Patrick, Haidel Immel Dunya. I mean, like, you guys can't beat that title. Melissa, it's a pleasure. We got to come up and praise Canada at some point for something.
Shukran, Habibi.
I'll figure out what we're doing.
Take care, everyone.
All right. Take care.
Bye.